disappointing for all of us, disappointing for our fans, disappointing to the fact that we have the game in our hands that we were playing the first half. We didn't allow them to be able to do anything in the first half. And then we find a way to give the game back to them. We start losing the ball too easy in the second half. We started to allow them to be able to get in good areas. And then when you look at the 3 goals, I mean, the 3 goals are for me, 3 goals that we as a team need to do much better. So it starts from me, from the coach. And then everybody has to take responsibility. And it's disappointing because I think this break took something out of us, because this team was coming in a very strong way, and there's no way that we can give away a game, especially with the way we played the first half. The first half was a phenomenal first half. We did everything right. We could have scored more goals. And then for a game like this, not at home, not to be able to capitalize and take care of business as a team, and still now trying to fight to get the points that we need to qualify is not good enough. So I will be very hard on the players. I'll be hard on myself first. Very disappointed if I'm a fan, looking at what we did in the first half, and then how we respond in the second half is, I will be disappointed. And now tomorrow we have to go back, practice, get ready, and we have another difficult one against Colorado. They all come in with just a few days of difference, and we just not need to make sure that we're better next time than what we were in the first half.
All right, we'll start questions off with Sam Sviller.
Hey, Gio. Like you said, in the second half, it seems like Vancouver was finding the ball a lot easier in the first half, Portland having a lot of giveaways. What do you think some of the difference was that caused some of that in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think had to do, first with how well we played the first half. I believe that maybe we felt too comfortable because we found too many good areas. We moved the ball very well. And we said it, that they were going to bring in some players in the second half that were fresh. And we just have to make sure that we handle those situations in a much better way. So sometimes when you are winning 2-0, playing comfortable, maybe we relax a little too much. Maybe we didn't find in the second half the energy that we needed to have in order to not make those few mistakes that we made, and then we gave the game away. And you can tell on the field at the moment that especially first goal to the wing out of us has nothing else to do tactical, has nothing to do with how they set up in the second half. It's just basically us not putting the right energy in the second half, and those players that came in the second half, for them, they just were able to find 3 goals with conviction, and right now we just have to make sure that we're better next time.
Next, we'll go to Paul Danzer.
Hey, Gio. Psychologically, how do you approach this mentally, given the way that match went?
Psychologically, we have to be honest. I think first we have to say that with the first half that we played so well, so strong, just to give a game away after we have it in control is disappointing. So it's on us. We have a lot more maturity. We have a lot more. We have worked a lot more. In these past 2-3 months to make sure that we don't allow teams to be able to score goals the way they did today. And I think it's on us, everything that happened in the second half, because we needed to be better. So I think everybody has to reflect again and come back right away. I mean, also, I'm very hard. So that's why I'm talking this way with us, because it's extremely disappointed. But this team has been doing very, very well in so many matches that we just have to make sure that we get it right, and we have to make sure that we finish the season in the best possible way, because we don't just want to qualify, we want to make sure that we have a home game. And right now we have given teams the possibility to get closer to us, which is no good.
Next, we'll go to Will Conwell.
Gio, 2 games, 2 late penalties given up. Is that just something that you have to shake off, or is there something more there?
I don't think there's more than us having to be better than what we showed today in the second half. The PK happens because we allow players to be able to get into better areas in which they can cause more danger and more difficult situations. Efrain last week, we allowed him to be able to get inside the box, and today we allowed, remember which player it was, I don't know if it was Dahome or Caicedo. We allow him to be able to get inside the box, and when you get inside the box like that, a little bit with emergency defending, sometimes these type of situations can happen. So I will make it more than what it is in regards to the fact that we give up 2 PKs at the end. I will make it more on the fact that we're a better team than what we showed in the second half.
All right, time for just a few more. Next, we'll go to Scott Savage.
Hey, Gio. Historically, this team has a poor record in games that Diego Chara doesn't play in. How would you assess the midfield performance tonight, and also how much his absence was felt?
Yeah, no, I think we changed that. I think it's no longer the way it used to be with Chara not being on the field. I think Chara is an extremely important player, but we have shown also that we have won matches without Diego, even though he's an extremely important player for us. We always want him to be on the field, but also, as I said, the guys that we have done a fantastic job to win games without Diego. And today has nothing to do with Diego. Today has to do more with us and what we didn't do in the second half.
Next, we'll go to Gildardo. Gildardo, are you able to unmute yourself? All right, you can send your question in the chat. Next, we'll go to Nico Moreno.
Thank you. Profesor Savarese, aquí Nico Moreno de Pulso Sports. ¿Qué quería usted del cambio de Santiago Moreno y cómo pensó que le influyó el partido? Y para cerrar la temporada, ¿cuál es la clave para Timbers de aquí en adelante?
Sí, bueno, el cambio fue porque Seba estaba sufriendo de la pantorrilla. Conversamos a mitad de tiempo, me dijo que podía seguir un poco más, pero no podemos condicionar a un jugador como Sebastián Blanco en donde ya estaba sintiendo dolor en esa zona y teníamos que hacer el cambio y Moreno entró bien, entró como volante por afuera, hizo cosas muy buenas. Jimmy jugó por dentro en ese momento y es un muchacho joven que está creciendo poco a poco. Por supuesto que necesita más minutos, crecer un poco más, pero vemos la calidad que él tiene. Es un jugador importante para nosotros que sin duda vemos que cada partido está creciendo más y más. Una lástima que no se dio el partido como queríamos en el segundo tiempo y eso tampoco lo ayuda a él y a los jugadores que estuvieron en ese segundo tiempo.
Right, next, we're going to take the question in the chat. Paloma, are you available to translate that?
Yep, I'm available. Mi pregunta es si la confianza fue lo que les hizo perder el partido.
No fue bueno, la confianza en relación a que el primer tiempo jugamos muy cómodos, logramos conseguir espacios muy fáciles, conseguimos 2 goles con gran facilidad y nos sentimos muy fuertes y yo creo que estar cómodo en el sentido de que cómo jugamos ese primer tiempo puede haber sido parte de por qué el segundo tiempo de repente no tuvimos un mismo segundo tiempo como lo demostramos el primer tiempo. Hay que decir también que ellos hicieron cambios a jugadores que entraron con mucha energía, que vinieron a apretar, que trataron de complicar nuestra salida, pero con todo yo creo que todavía podíamos haber hecho mejor papel en ese segundo tiempo y por ahí que la excesiva confianza de lo que hicimos el primer tiempo pudo haber también sido motivo para lo que nos encontramos en el segundo tiempo, lamentablemente.
All right, one last quick question from Sam Spiller.
Hi, Gio. Yeah, last question. You have another quick turnaround. You have a game on Saturday. A lot of rotation probably expected with the team. How do you ensure that the team stays fresh and focused playing at altitude on Saturday? How do you ensure the team is ready for that game?
Yeah, we have to just look at tomorrow, how we're going to get into the practice, how the guys are feeling, and now just bring the morale back again, strong up. And that's the most important part. And now we're going to Colorado, which is going to be another difficult match. And we have enough players to be able to step on the field and be able to challenge Colorado in a good match. So it's up to us to make sure that the guys now that are called to play are show themselves in a strong way. But definitely tomorrow we have to have a conversation to bring the morale, because I think guys are disappointed because they understand that in the way we played the first half, how strong we were, and then giving this game away in the second half is not something that is good from our part.